record on GarageBand. Let me pull up my notes. You have the notes up?
I do, yes.
I've got some that I have just on here because I want your like instant reaction on some of the stuff.
Okay, cool.
All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 4. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Hoagies and Pierogis Pod. It's your boy RJ and Ian. There he is over there doing.
Let's go.
Wearing
Let's
his
go.
loser jersey over there.
Fucking Pirates jersey. Hell yeah. Happy and then immediately sad. This week has been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I hear you're pissed.
Yeah. What?
I said I hear you're pissed.
Yeah. Well, so we'll get into that. We'll start with the good thing first. A good thing first. I got microphones.
Let's
I
go.
got microphones. I want to give a special shout out to my fiance Reagan. She got me the snowball, and then I was actually in a group chat with. We love Reagan. We do love Reagan. And my cousin Pat, I was talking to him about how bad the audio was and how I want to get a mic eventually, and he just asked me for my address, and this showed up literally the next day. So,
dude,
shout out to Pat.
That Amazon Prime.
He's got Amazon Prime like plus. Amazon Prime's like 2 days. I've never had next day unless it was like
that's awesome.
Right around. So yeah.
Maybe Best Buy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it was, but
that's where I got this one.
Actually, no, it was in an Amazon package, so it was Amazon. So before I want to it's MLB why I'm pissed. I'm also pissed because of work today, but that's
wait, MLB is the reason you're pissed? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something to do with it. There's something to do with baseball. But we'll just give a quick congratulations to Kansas. My Villanova Wildcats lost to the
Congrats to Kansas.
Once again. That was a great game. That was an unbelievable comeback. I was rooting for UNC. Did you see the floor when Armando Bacot rolled his ankle?
No, because like you were tweeting, it started at 9:20, so I was already asleep because I had to wake up at 4:00 the next morning.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
No. Well, I didn't realize it until I saw the tweets the next day. You'll have to look at it later. Like the floorboard literally like I don't know if it bends or moves. Like it's
what?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like glued into place properly. Ooh.
Well, you have to remember they're playing on a football field, so because it was at the Cowboy Stadium.
That's true. They slapped it together in 16 hours.
So we won't get into that because this week is MLB Opening Day. Ian's the big MLB guy. I'm
opening fucking weekend.
So we'll start out with your team and just any thoughts you had on the first day. So I'll let you take the lead here. Go ahead.
First day, I get back from the drive from work. I see Brian Hayes signed an 8-year, $70 million contract, baby. Let's go. 9th-year club option signed. So that's through 2030.
Nice.
Signed through 2030. So it starts this year. So
baseball contracts are ridiculous. I just don't understand.
All guaranteed.
Yeah, all the money's guaranteed, and then they're just so long. No other sport will you see a contract like that other than for someone like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, exactly. So he's under team control for the next 5 years, this season included. He's set to make $8.8 million per year until 2030.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2029 technically. I don't think he would ever make that much in arbitration throughout. So for the next 5 years, he wouldn't make even close to $8.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
They just took Brian Reynolds, the next person they have to extend, to they took him to arbitration over $600,000. Apparently, I heard a report today that Bob Nutting was disappointed about that, and he wants to avoid it at all costs. But I don't know.
So is your owner just the cheapest man in the world, other than the Bengals owner?
Yeah, spend nutting, win nutting is the classic saying, and we have a $42 million payroll. I don't know if it's even $40 million.
We were looking at it.
I think only the Orioles have less money spent.
I was gonna say there was something like someone just recently signed like a big contract during that first weekend of March Madness, and we were talking about the Pirates, and Shane was like, "Yeah, this guy makes more than every single player on the Pirates every year, or their entire Pirates payroll, something like that."
The biggest contract in Pirates history up to that point was Jason Kendall back in 2000. 6 years, $60 million.
I just
took him 22 years to hand out more than $60 million to one.
Where is this guy's money from? Like, where does he, like, how did he get rich? And why isn't he spending?
I think he owned a bunch of ski resorts. He actually sold, what was it, Seven Springs, I think he owned.
Oh.
So he doesn't own that anymore. Thank God. Maybe he's trying to put that money into the team. Let's hope so. Ugh.
Yeah.
But hey, I was very happy. But then
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Right when the game started, Brian Hayes was pulled in his first at bat for a cramp that went from his thumb to his forearm. So he's already out.
You know what I saw on Twitter?
For who knows how long?
There was a tweet. You might have liked it, actually, and that's why I saw it. It said he sprained his thumb from popping the champagne bottle.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that was me.
That was a good one.
Oh, my God.
So, are you, like, where are you at with the Pirates? Like, are you... So, like, people, when was it the Cohen? No, not the Cohens. The Wilpons or whatever that had the Mets. All the Mets fans were like, sell the team, sell the team. Are you, like, sell the team to someone who is rich as fuck, like Steve Cohen? And you just want them to spend?
Of course I wouldn't be opposed to that. If,
I guess no one would be.
Really. It would kind of suck if they wanted to, like, go over the luxury tax threshold and start to lose, like, draft picks and stuff. I don't want that to happen. But that's, like, $240 million.
Yeah.
Or $225 million is the first threshold, I think. And I think the Phillies are...
We spend a lot. I think
they're $222 million. I think I just saw that on Twitter.
It's like the only team in Philly that spends money, and it's great now.
It's crazy. Only the Yankees, the Dodgers, and who else spends more? There's one other team that spent more than the Phillies, but the Phillies are fourth.
Oh, wow. You know what you need? I don't know if this guy was from Pittsburgh or not, but either the guy or one of the guys that, like, came up with YouTube went to IUP. You need that guy to, like, buy the Pirates or something, because YouTube's got to be worth billions of dollars at this point. So
I mean, it's owned by Google.
Yeah, well, yeah. So as we're recording right now, the Phillies are out 9-5 in the bottom of the 8th. I am unable to watch. I haven't really watched any games because I don't get any of the games that I really wanted to watch. I don't even think I get the Pirates game because I have YouTube TV, so I don't get, like, it's like AT&T Sports out here or something or Root. I don't know.
It's AT&T now.
Like, I don't even get that because it's YouTube TV. It's not like regular cable. Like, whenever the Flyers play the Penguins, and when I had, like, Hulu and ESPN Plus, I just couldn't watch the game because it was blacked out on Hulu, and then it just wasn't on YouTube. So I'm like, I can't watch one of the games that I want to watch. It's one of the only games I care about now with the Flyers, and half my teams is the rivalry games. I can't watch it.
Right? The MLB is weird about that, and they have, like, exclusive TV deals. So the Pirates always sign with AT&T Sports. Used to be Root Sports, like you said.
Yeah.
Root Sports. Welcome back.
That wasn't even just Pittsburgh. I've seen other broadcasts where it's like it didn't have any Pittsburgh teams involved, and it said Root. I thought it was just a Pittsburgh thing.
I think Root is
it's like one of those.
They're like a conglomerate. Yeah, they have, like,
those lesser known cable
places in different cities. Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw. I quote tweeted it on our Twitter. Schwarby hits a lead-off dinger, baby.
Schwarboo! I saw that.
Yo, the way he just sat there, he just looks so cool. I just saw the clip, and I'm like, Oh, I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but I was like, even if I didn't know it was going to happen, I know it's going to happen. And what made me even like happier about that clip is he went in the dugout, and after he went around and everything, and he turned back around and he just got the crowd going. He's like, "Let's go!" Like I love that, and I don't know if
The Phillies want it to be their year.
I have so many. I've heard so many people are like, "I see the Phillies in the World Series," and I'm like,
calm down with that.
I don't know about that. I think
noise.
as much as I don't really know about baseball that much yet, I think, like I said, I think we're gonna score a lot, but I think we could also be scored on a lot. It's gonna be like Big 12 football.
Oh yeah,
it's just gonna be who scores last.
I think the Pirates are trending in that direction as well.
But which is fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, you want having a nice. I mean, we have Wheeler, but other than that, I don't really know if. Like I said last time, I don't know how many how much great pitching we have.
Aaron Loop signed with who did he
Aaron
sign
Nola?
with?
Do we still have Aaron Nola?
Aaron Nola, yeah, he started today.
That's right. Yeah, like I said, I want to once I'm done.
He let up
like,
a 3-run home run
here.
Got taken out of the game.
Oh jeez. Once I'm done out here in IUP and I'm back in Delaware, the YouTube TV there, it's like all Philly sports and stuff. So I'll be able to watch all the games there. They had like MLB TV I have or something, not subscribed to, but it's a channel on there, and they'll have like the Phillies games on and stuff. Sweet. So that'll be nice. I'll be able to keep up more.
Oh, Aaron Loop is with the Angels, my bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the young players called up. I'm more excited to go to minor league games because Harrisburg is right down the road, and they play Altoona, Pirates minor league affiliate.
Yeah.
They're actually playing them right now, but they're in Altoona.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Poppy.
But love to go to those games. What'd you just do?
Well, she's climbing up here, and she always steps on my laptop, so I didn't want her to do it. And I was also checking on like the audio. So I'm like trying to pick her up and put her down and then move my microphone closer because I saw that there was like, it wasn't looking good. But then I also realized I wasn't talking. So I was like, oh, and then I just like dropped her. She's fine. She literally ran headfirst into the mirror yesterday. She's crazy.
Oh.
So I wanted to talk about what I texted you beforehand, and I said I was pissed. Maybe not pissed, but I saw a tweet that had me heated. So
you said I think I'd agree with you.
I think you'll agree with this. I think most people our age will agree. It's definitely a much older person take. So let me find the tweet.
It's some Tatis bullshit. I just want to shoot every one of those old motherfuckers right through the head.
So yes, you can probably. So it's this dude. How many?
Joking.
I don't know. It's this guy Jeff Fry on Twitter. I don't know
who that is.
He's got. I wasn't sure if it was a guy with a lot of followers. He does have like 14,000 followers.
I'm sure he's an all right dude.
It's like a little league kid. He hits a dinger and does a bat flip, and he's like, unfortunately, we're teaching our kids that this type of behavior is okay. I mean, if MLB players can do it, why can't kids? We're failing our kids, folks. And the guy quote tweeted it and said, would never play for me again. That is such bullshit. I hate that stuff. Why do you think people don't go to games anymore, don't watch MLB as much? You need the people who are going to elevate your league. You have stars like LeBron and AD, and I'm just naming the Lakers now. Embiid, people in the NBA, and people know the NBA because of NBA Twitter and the stars, and then the same thing with the league. Those leagues elevate their stars. MLB and the NHL don't do that, and they need to let shit like that. These old fucks are so annoying with that bullshit. They want the stiff game where you hit the ball and then you handshake after. No, I want that. That's how rivalries get started.
Do a cap tip at every base.
You get rivalries from that. The Jose Bautista bat flip and then the subsequent fight after that was great. That was great content. I'm pretty sure I remember that day on Twitter. That was amazing. I want that shit. I want rivalries.
Those are two separate incidents, but
I know. But I think they were even different seasons. But it was still like against the Rangers. Both of them were. But still, that shit's. It's what makes people want to watch. Like that's why people still watch hockey. And like hockey's phasing out fighting, but like when there's still a good hockey fight, people go nuts for it. They don't need people fighting. Also with MLB, when there's a brawl, why the fuck is the bullpen running out? They're just like, all right, here we go. Stay there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not part of the game. You don't need to be a part of this. It's stupid.
Pull a Jared Hughes and sprint out.
Like,
but I don't get it. I don't get running. I think that's
dumb.
Understand that.
I think it's dumb. I think when people, I think the fact that even both of them come running out, if it's one person versus another person, let those two fight it out. Let them.
Let them come out of the bullpen and fight in the outfield. Have two brawls going.
That would be greater. I'd rather have that.
Like what?
Instead of you see the eighth reliever just jogging up. He's like, I guess I got to do this. He definitely doesn't.
Yeah. What do they do? You get two people right next to each other. Like, I'll beat you to the fight. No, I'll beat you to the fight.
Dude, that'd be great. Oh, what if they bet on who could get to the fight faster, and they're just like sprinting to the fight, like I'm gonna beat you.
$100,000.
That's like that was my whole thing. Just these old schlups that are just like one baseball and the unwritten rules and stuff like that. And I see
there's Tony La Russa quote tweeted that. The manager of the White Sox. He last year.
Yeah, I remember that. That's the guy with all the
Garcia. Yeah. Oh yeah.
His I'm sure his opinions are real valid.
Yep.
He's probably like, you should be able to blow a 1-0 before you have to. You're above the legal limit. God, I just hate that bullshit.
I'd rather crash my car in another family before I let a Latin player have fun. I hate Tony La Russa so much.
Oh my God, I hate all these whole that. I would that stuff makes me the stuff where the bat flips and stuff like that. That makes me want to get back into baseball. I want more of that.
Love the bat flips, yes.
And I think it'll make younger people want to get back into that. And I like the young kids doing that. That's great. That'll make them more money, especially NIL and stuff like that in college now. You get give them a personality, give them something that people want to watch.
Especially for college baseball. Not everyone in college baseball is going to go to the majors. So take advantage of it and sign those NIL contracts while you can. I don't understand why
it's not baseball, but it's
not really popular.
the 5-star or whatever that just signed at Tennessee, the quarterback, he's getting $8 million. He signed a thing with some Tennessee conglomerate or whatever.
What?
And he's making $8 million.
$8 million?
Yes. And NIL is something we can get in another time when we talk more about college football because it's a lot bigger in college football. But that is a whole clusterfuck, and so is the transfer portal.
Well, while we're here, I just wanted to say,
oh God,
why does Penn State's new QB look like an evil Paul brother? That is
I haven't even
about
seen
to unleash absolute douchebaggery that never seen before.
I'll have to look.
Go to Penn State's Twitter right now.
All right. Penn State's shit right away.
Twitter.
Penn State football?
Yeah. He's a 4-star.
They just recently tweet about it?
Yeah. It was just an hour ago.
This is bad. I already have to pee again, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to have to mute myself if I go.
Yeah, you will.
Where is this guy? How far away was this?
Penn State. Just look up Penn State QB.
Okay.
Because they might have a different Twitter account with all the Penn State football and Penn State QB. There you go.
WB, not QB. If I just search it on Twitter. Oh dear God.
I'm either gonna love him. I have to watch him play first, but right now I absolutely fucking hate him. I absolutely hate him.
I am going to become what is this guy's name again? I am going to become the biggest Marcus Stokes fan in the entire world, just to piss people off.
Right now, I hate him. We'll see what he does in the first game.
Committed. He's not crazy. But it's okay.
2020. For 2023.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait for this kid.
That's a little bit away. We gotta last at least until then, until he makes his debut.
We gotta take another year of Clifford. We gotta take another. You know what? I like it. We got the blandest ginger in the world throwing ducks on the field, and we get this kid. We are winning a natty with this kid. We are winning multiple natties with this kid. I am all in on Marcus Stokes. The Stoke train, choo choo. Let's get it going, baby.
It's like Jake Paul was dipped in a vat of acid. I Is it the one? Is it the one where he has his shirt up and he's laying down on the football like a fucking pillow? Oh yeah, that one where he's like,
He's got a solid bulge on him too.
Oh no. It's just wearing a bigger cup.
Oh no, that's straight dog. You can see it. He's got it laying to the left. He likes it laying to the left. He doesn't have it just straight down, resting on his nuts. All right.
Oh,
so
that's hilarious.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, as far as the MLB goes, have you seen the thing with D. Gordon?
No,
I need you to look up D. Gordon jersey right now. You can probably just look it up on Twitter.
He's Strange Gordon?
Yes.
So it's been like that for a little bit now.
No. Or just maybe just Google. Google might be better.
D. Gordon jersey. Okay. What is there like a news article about it?
Hang on, let me look at it. I liked a TikTok or something on it.
D. Strange Gordon hopes to impress Nationals with lost art.
Oh, is it like that in all the other ones? I didn't realize it was like that on the other teams he was on. It's like an upside down U. His name goes past the numbers.
On the on his Seattle jersey.
I thought it just happened. The TikTok I watched, I just stumbled upon, made it sound like it happened recently. Like they just did him dirty this time on the Nationals. It is ridiculous. When I used to play ice hockey, we played. It was the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, like the junior Penguins we played. So we were in Wilkes-Barre, and this kid we played against, he had a long last name like this, and it went from like elbow pad to elbow pad on his jersey.
Oh wait, what?
I couldn't stop laughing, and it wasn't like a big intimidating guy or anything like that. He was like a kid. He was a bender, is when in one of the terms in hockey, where his ankles were basically touching the ice, so we call it bender.
Jesus.
And he could barely skate, and it was just the worst situation. Like
so bender's a bad thing.
Yes, bender's bad.
Not like he's going so fast, he's like a motorcycle.
No, like you're like if these are your like ankles, your ankles are here.
Okay.
It's like you're just bad. Like most people that you see on like a public skate or something in an ice rink, that's how their ankles are. You're like breaking your ankles trying to skate. And it's not even the fault of their
looking
own.
Like baby deer.
Yeah, those ice skates those laces are so worn out, you just can't even get them that tight.
Oh God.
Ugh. That was so funny. I'm like, dude, they did this guy so dirty.
That is funny.
Oh my God.
But I'll be able to go to more Orioles games because the stadium is like 15 minutes from the job site that I'm working on, and I'm gonna be on for like all summer.
Yeah, and tickets are probably like $5.
Yeah, and they, they got rid of some seats in left field. I guess they moved it back like fucking 13.
Yeah, people are mad about it.
Like that. I don't know why they're mad about that.
I don't know.
It favors them. Less home runs hit out of the park.
Yeah, okay. Sure, that's going to stop people from beating the absolute shit out of the Orioles. God.
Yeah, just more doubles. More chance for an error on a double.
Inside park home runs instead of regular home runs.
There you go. It's 398 in that corner. That's crazy.
That's pretty far. Did you see, I think, so some of like the, I did like a deep dive into like my sports book about some of like the props and stuff like that. And I think the over under for the longest home run hit all season is 498.5.
That's pretty fucking far.
I know it is. But I feel
that's
like
that's like video game numbers. I'd go under.
You get like a guy like Stanton in Colorado.
Oh, who has one of his games. Stanton, I wanted to say this. Did you see the absolute laser he hit today?
He
just like took it.
Kind of.
it kind of like it looks like it attached to the end of his bat, and he just so nonchalantly just flung it in a straight line to right field.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, it was
Yes, sir.
it's so impressive. It looks like he just barely got it, but it flies out of there.
So who out of? All right, I'm gonna have to mute. I gotta pee so bad.
Gotcha. All right, well, RJP's.
Mute.
I'll talk about the Pirates some more. Fuck yeah. I can't hear you because you muted yourself, idiot.
That's right. I drink so much water at work today. I'll hold it next time. Hopefully, I won't have to go again. No, not yet. I actually haven't yet. I don't even know.
All right, well, I'll carry it while you pee. It only took you 20 seconds last time. So, yeah. I'm very happy about the Pirates. Not so much about their luck, which seems to be the shittiest ever. So that's tough. But Brian Reynolds, take it. It'll take at least $100 million to lock him up if it took $70 million to get Hayes. 8 years, $70 million. $8.8 million per year. That's a bargain. Dude, this is what the Braves felt like when they signed Ozzie Albies to like a 5-year contract for $25 million. Just a bargain. An absolute bargain. Hell yeah. So I'm happy.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you.
I was just comparing Hayes to the signing of Hayes to the signing of Ozzie Albies.
Poppy, shush.
Because Ozzie Albies signed with the Braves for like 5 years, $5 million a year. And that was a steal. But he'll be the first one to leave the team when it goes south.
Yeah. I've said this. Anyone who knows me knows I pretty much just live, breathe, and eat Barstool content. So I'm gonna say they have a Philly sports podcast, and they had Bryce Harper on. And the way he talked about like just baseball and stuff, if you should listen to it. It's called First Time Long Time, and just listen to the Bryce Harper interview.
I saw a clip of it, but I didn't watch it.
The way he talked about like just baseball in general, and then also why he came to Philly and stuff like that, and why he loves being in Philly. Dude, that got me so amped up. Like I remember when he was on the Nationals. Obviously, I hated him because he was on rival teams. Rival. But like he just lives baseball. He lives, breathes, eats.
Do you have baseball? RJ, do you have your mic? Do you have the right mic on? Check on Skype.
I did not, so that's going to be quiet for a little bit. Is that better?
That's okay. Yeah, that does sound better.
I hope they can hear what I said. I'll reiterate it. Bryce Harper is a legend, and you should listen to that interview, everyone out there, because he divulged a lot more than I thought he would in an interview. Like as an active player, they usually give like, the puff piece answers and stuff like that to, not do too much. But he really like gave honest answers and stuff like that, and
yeah.
It was very cool.
I feel like he's at the point in his career where he's willing to give some of that stuff up, especially after winning another MVP last year, which was an amazing season. I really think it was almost an underrated MVP campaign. I knew he was going to win by the end of the year, but a lot of people didn't expect that.
I was kind of surprised that he did win, but I guess it's more because of the other MVP like trophies for other sports where like they're not going to give it to someone on the team who didn't make the playoffs. Like I feel like in MLB they definitely give it to like the MVP, like the team that was really valuable to their team, and
they played maybe we can 150 out of 162 games. I mean, Jesus.
And he was playing well too. I do remember like catching a couple of those games and just watching him last year. He was good. So we were talking about like that Stanton home run. This just kind of came to my head. Who Like, who out of like the big home run hitters and stuff do you like just love watching their home run swing? For me, I could watch Shohei Ohtani hit home runs over and over and over again. It is, to me, it is so clean. It's just like it's like no effort whatsoever, and he's just like he's not like this big guy either. He's just like this skinny dude. I mean, he's
big.
Yes, he's muscular, but he's not like Mark McGuire or something like that. And most guys in the MLB aren't like that because they
on steroids.
Don't take steroids. But he's not like, when you look at him in his uniform, he just looks like a regular like a guy that's just in shape, like in good shape. Obviously, he's a professional baseball player, but like you just
like
don't expect someone that looks like that to just absolutely mash him and hit bombs. And like the sound of the ball off his bat is so clean too. I don't know.
It makes a different crack.
It does.
It does.
I don't know.
It really does. You're right.
You agree, because like I've never said it to anyone else, but I'm just like, I listen to it and I watch it and I'm like, oh, like the sound of the ball going off his bat is so clean. And I also love the sound of a nice hard slap shot that goes like bar down in hockey. Then like ting. Oh, even if it doesn't.
I like that too.
But when it goes in, as it's your team, and it just, you hear the ting and then the goal horn goes off. We need to talk about sports sounds later that could make us come. That was a lewd comment, but
probably
that.
Oh, you think the rant about the baseball sex analogy last week wasn't?
Well, yeah.
Speaking of,
we'll go into that because I started watching it. You weren't kidding. That is a really, really good series. Anyone who has not watched, I think it's just called Showtime. Is it just called Showtime or something like that?
Yeah, the Showtime Lakers.
Oh my, it is so good. And I was gonna eventually watch it. Like I said, I just like I wasn't ready to.
You're telling people like they didn't know. They knew.
I know. I'm behind. I'm obviously behind. I got to episode 5 and it didn't have like the play next episode thing, and I was pissed. I was like, what am I gonna do?
Oh yeah.
I stayed up late watching like the first 3 episodes, and then the first thing I did, I had like we had to do something I had clinical, and the first thing I did when I came back, I got home early, and first thing I did was I laid on the couch and I just watched the last 2 episodes. And then when it got to the last one, I was like, so
about Kareem, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously those like shows like that are very dramatized, but so Jerry West and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar were dickheads, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently. I don't know if it's like,
Jerry West accent. Oh man.
Who is that actor? He's in a bunch of shit.
I always think that it's
I always think it's the guy that played Herb Brooks in
yeah, but it's not.
I keep looking at he reminds me of Herb Brooks in what's it called? Miracle. Showtime series. Nope, that's gonna give me
the one criticism I have of it is I wish there were more basketball. I wish there were more like of them playing and like
I think it's gonna get into that. But
I do like
because we're only into like 2, like we're a couple games in at this point to their first season. Yeah. I think it's gonna go a couple seasons until like Magic retires, because it has him. Is the first like scene of the series, like, is that him going to announce that he's retiring because he has AIDS? Is that what it is?
I think
so. That's what it looks like, because the guy in the bar is crying.
He's not gonna announce his retirement. He plays for a little while with it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Going to announce that he did have it.
So, yeah, that was the opening scene. And then in the last episode, they're like almost 20 games into the season.
Yeah.
Is where the last episode ends.
And it's when like Kareem is kind of turning around on Magic.
Yeah.
Dude, they were mean to him. I was feeling bad for Magic. I was like, these guys are being dickheads to Magic. But then Magic was also kind of a dickhead to women.
Well, no, I don't know about that. Well, to that one girl.
Well, yeah, the cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, he just But never mind. I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'll say it. The way he's portrayed, it's not surprising he got some kind of STD.
Okay. It's not remotely as bad as what I would.
Okay, I thought that might have been bad to say.
I think that's what they're trying to get across, is that he was having so much sex that he got AIDS.
Well, I'd imagine. I mean, I feel like a lot of NBA stuff. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain.
But like he can't control himself.
But he's a giver. He
is. But do you understand my analogy a little bit more after hearing it from John C. Reilly?
I mean, yeah.
In the opening episode.
I get, maybe not towards baseball because I just don't watch baseball as much, but like I get what you meant. I get it now.
The tension.
I thought the way it started too, I thought the chick was blowing him, to be honest. And then it like cut back. I did too. And he's like I thought it was like the Wolf of Wall Street opening scene where the girl's blowing him and the car is driving down the street. I was like, oh, we're just doing this again? And she was just laying there. HBO loves tits, don't they? They just
they do.
So many there's so many scenes where it's like they're in a strip club, so I get it. But I feel like there are
and those crazy like flashbacks, like those like
yeah.
That's
I'm gonna sound like
me. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
I'm gonna sound like such a I don't know what people would say, but there's just so many unnecessary tits, and it's like
this is like a prude.
Yeah, prude.
Fucking prude.
I was like,
show your dick, RJ. You won't.
I will not.
Fucking prude.
It's cold in here.
That means it's little.
Thank you for explaining.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I just wanted to elaborate on that, make it clear.
For all of our prepubescents watching,
you have a wife, so it doesn't matter.
Explain how the penis and vagina work. Ian, go ahead and give your sex education lesson.
So let's get to the best uniforms. I have a front runner right here. Not this one. Oh no.
Oh, you're pulling up.
No. What did you think? What did you think? This is one of the best MLB jerseys ever devised.
For a second, and I was like,
the Pirates, 1979. We Are Family throwback. This is Polanco. Or he's in Japan.
Is this the one that has the pillbox hat with it?
Yes, it's supposed to, but I don't have the pillbox hat.
That's okay.
But that is
an iconic hat.
Hats ever. Yes,
it's an iconic hat, but it reminds me of those Steelers Bumblebee uniforms, and I hated those. Those were so ugly.
It does a little bit. I think that may have been what they were going for with the Steelers, but it just didn't work with the Steelers. But it does work for the Pirates on the field. I wouldn't wear a pillbox hat like outside of like.
I could see you in a pillbox hat.
I would never.
You'd look good in a pillbox hat.
I would never wear one.
when I
barely look good ever.
When I see it, all I can think of is the conductor on Polar Express. Oh, the boy!
I just think of some like 50-year-old version that's at the game in a pillbox hat sitting there in its Pirates t-shirt. Not that I'm hating. Yeah, the free Hawaiian t-shirt with the pirate parrot and black and yellow palm trees all over it.
Oh, speaking of the pirate parrot, I think this is something completely different. I think once we maybe finally get someone who can draw an actual like logo for us and stuff, I think we should have the pirate parrot and either Gritty or the Philly Fanatic holding a Hoagie.
Ooh.
Or okay, I actually have 3 for me. Yeah, I guess you could have. We probably do the Pirate Parrot because you're much more of a Pirates fan. I was thinking also Igloo or whatever his name is, the penguin.
Yeah, no,
I don't think so. But we could do.
I might try to draw this.
Get
back into drawing.
For mine, I was thinking Gritty. I love Gritty. The Fanatic, or since it's a Hoagie, the Wawa Goose.
The Wawa Goose. Ooh, okay. We could have the Pirates Parrot fly next to the Wawa Goose.
You could have like.
That's more appropriate.
What? The Wawa Goose.
We should be called like the the Wawa and Goose podcast.
The Wawa.
The Parrot and Goose podcast, not the Wawa and Goose.
The podcast I started by myself, just me talking about to myself. I on episode 2 that comes out this Sunday. If this comes out Saturday, it's going to be out at 5 a.m. on Sunday.
Shameless self plug.
Absolutely. The weekly slice of ham that's going to come out more than once a week now because I have so much fun. I talk about Wawa for a solid 15 to 20 minutes. Just Wawa, and then I do a fake ad read for Wawa.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do fake ad reads in my
cutaway.
The first one I did Dawn Power Wash because I just recently got Dawn Power Wash, and it is amazing. There's definitely illegal shit in that. It works so well. You don't even need water. You spray it on anything, on your pans and shit, it is gone.
Dawn Power Wash?
Yes, Dawn Platinum Power Wash. Get it. It's amazing. I found it at Aldi because I'm a poor college student, so I went to Aldi. But it's amazing.
College.
It worked so well. I went into my shower and I just sprayed down the whole shower and I just rubbed it down. I'm like, this is amazing.
Hell yeah. Was that the first time you ever cleaned your shower?
Since Reagan's been here, yes. But to make it easier, because I started sweating while I was cleaning it, I was like, I'll just take a shower while I clean too, so I can rinse it. And I had the door closed too. I'm like, I'm probably gonna poison myself right now. I should open the door.
Maybe that's why you have the takes you have, because you're just high from the fumes.
I haven't had a bad take yet today.
Ha ha! I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking.
So I guess we really got off the train on the uniforms there.
No, it's okay.
I want to do uniforms.
Seriously, the best uniforms.
So I like any powder blue uniforms. They're all great, but I don't like it when teams do it that don't have any blue in their color scheme. Like I will admit the Cardinals powder blues look good.
Oh, I saw those in person. They look even better in person. That's insane. It is crazy. I saw them last year.
And
they look really good.
Everyone will think I'm going to, as far as the Phillies go, everyone thinks I'm going to say the powder blue Phillies ones. No, the dark maroon 1980s Phillies uniforms. The ones that I'm pretty sure they wore when they won the World Series in the 80s. Those ones it's just such a nice, like, deep maroon. It's almost like the Alabama Crimson, but even like darker, and it's so nice.
Okay, I like that.
I love the hats,
like the Steve Carlton era.
Yeah. They're great hats. Great uniforms.
That is nice.
I do like it's a little gimmicky, but I like. For some reason, I associate it more with the Padres, but when they do the camouflage uniforms, like I like that.
I think it matches the Padres way more than any other team, just because the Navy bases are
that's why I
right there in San
Diego.
More.
Yeah, I think it's definitely why I associate it more with the Padres. Is it just like works better with their color scheme and stuff.
Yeah. The Pirates do it too on I think Thursday nights at home.
What they wear
the camo?
Oh, I thought it was just a certain time where like all the teams wear like a camo uniform.
The Pirates do it every year.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
A lot of people in the area wear camo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're in Indiana. That's right. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting.
I was at my friend's house, and we were like hanging out drinking.
PA, not Indiana, the state.
Yeah, we were at my friend's house drinking the one night, and he lives out in like Butler now, which anyone that's not from around here doesn't know that. But it's like even more like kind of in the boonies, and we're out drinking.
That's like straight north of Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Indiana's kind of like
a little northeast,
a little west. I thought it was a little west, right?
No.
Oh no, it's east. It's east. No, I'm getting my cardinal directions mixed up.
But we're there, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to go shoot my guns in the backyard?" And I was like, "Yeah, kind of. I've never shot a gun. I want to learn." But we're like drinking.
Well, yeah.
And then he was like, actually, it was his friend. He's like, "Let's go shoot my gun." And he was like, "No, not like." My friend was like, "No, not right now." Like, but he was like, "Maybe not." He was like, "Maybe not."
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, at first I was like, "We're just gonna go shoot guns in the backyard." Like, my mom doesn't like guns, so like the closest thing I ever had to it was Nerf guns. I never had airsoft or paintball or anything like that. So, but yeah, I'm in the boonies. So a lot of people do wear camo, and it is cool. I like when like the NFL does their camo stuff and all.
Yeah,
Speaking
of like airsoft gun though, I oh my god, I had like a Christmas story kind of thing happen. I didn't ask for one, but when I got it, I was so happy. My dad bought me a pellet rifle.
Oh.
Yeah, and nice. He was like, "Oh, you have like one more present behind the tree. Like what is it? Like kind of like
it's like the Christmas story at the end of the Christmas
like the
story.
Dad for Christmas story." And I was like, what the fuck is that long present? I was like, I'm gonna shoot my eye out. Let's go. But yeah, that was awesome.
I'm gonna be honest. I presented the topic of best uniforms and hats, and I completely forgot to look at uniforms and hats. So I just came with some right off the top.
That's all right. I can tell you what's my favorite. Basically,
I'm trying
of all time is the Chargers powder blue.
Well, yeah, that one's
100%. Nothing else beats that.
We can start going into. I was just talking about baseball with that. I can go.
I know you said baseball, but on the itinerary it said.
Yeah, I had other sports too. So I can't wait to see those Kelly Greens on the screen again. I haven't seen those in years.
That'll be cool.
I've talked to like other fans.
Will that look good in HD?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll look
in 4K.
Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith are gonna look clean in those. I hope we play against someone that we're just gonna kill. Like I hope we don't play it in like a tough game, to be honest. But I asked other people about it and like what they thought of like finally getting Kelly Greens back, and for our black uniforms, we're gonna have black helmets now too.
Ooh.
And most of the responses I got were like, "All I care about is wins right now," and I'm like, "That's such a lame answer."
Not trying to have fun. Come on.
If one person who it's Corey. I texted this to Corey, and that was Corey's answer. But other
that was Corey's answer. Fuck him.
If he listens to this, he's gonna know. So I'm just gonna say,
fuck you, Corey.
But I mean, that's it.
I love you.
And I was just like, I don't know. I just like seeing different shit on the screen sometimes. I know, altogether, I want to see wins. I want to. Oh, I just hit the mic.
Who doesn't want to see wins?
Yeah, but like I like to see different things on my screen. Like a lot of people hate it. I love what Oregon does with the uniforms. I think it's great.
I do too.
Cool. It switches it up. I mean, if you have Nike there, why wouldn't you?
I didn't like those paint splatter ones that looked like the
you didn't like
rubber
the mat, like
the rubber gym floor. No.
You didn't like the cookies and cream? Oh.
No, it was like the opposite of a Planet Fitness floor.
Well, now that you say that, now I'm starting to think, and I'm like, well, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's like that rubber material that has like the white specks all over.
Yeah, it's like gym. It's just gym floor material, basically. Yeah. I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. Speaking of the gym, I was in the gym last week or whatever, and I
don't go to the gym.
That's cool.
I should.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to.
You're
not
rather drink and play video games.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, surprisingly.
Yeah. You got one of those metabolisms. Lucky bastard.
Oh, it's gonna happen soon.
But so I'm squatting, and this guy across from me goes to set up, And he takes his shoes off, which like I do sometimes for when you squat, you just wear socks. And then he proceeds to sit down and take his socks off too. And this is in the school. This is in the school gym. This is not like a gym that I used to pay for, where like I literally this one guy was cleaning it all day, the floor and everything. He had one of those like mini Zambonis.
In a school gym, maybe that's a little bit more understandable.
No, it's even worse.
In public it's worse. In public it's way worse. From a school?
No.
From someone that goes there all the time?
No.
And you know that goes there all the time if they're comfortable enough taking their socks off?
Well, no. I said that I tweeted about it and I said I've seen no shoes, but going barefoot, you have to have the utmost confidence in the world to do that, to not give a flying fuck what anyone else thinks to do that. And
I guess you're gonna sweat all over the floor anyway. Might as well get your foot sweat on it.
And like, I actually like talked to him for a little bit because he was like trying the max or something, and he was like struggling at one point. And I'm like, get it up, man! Like I was just trying to hype the boys up.
He was trying to max what?
Max out. Oh man, right. And
he was trying to masturbate, and I was like, get it up, man!
Alexa, shut up! I hate Alexa. I hate her.
Unplug her.
Always. And now I'm saying her name. Never mind. I'm not going to go off on my Alexa rant. So anyway, but I actually talked to him, and he's like, yeah, I didn't have my right shoes today, so I had to go barefoot. I was like, you had socks. You could have left the socks on. But it's absolutely worse at the school gym. I've seen the people that work at that school gym and the way that they wipe off like the cardio equipment after people get off, and it's like a the gym that I paid for that I went to.
Aren't you supposed to do that?
Yes, they still come up and do it after anyway. But the other gym that I used to pay for to go to, which I don't know why I did. I can go to this one for free at school. But this guy, there was one guy who worked there. He was literally there like all day. He literally had like the mini floor of a Zamboni and was constantly cleaning the floor, the equipment, and stuff like that. So at that school gym, there's no way they clean the floors like that at night, even. That's disgusting. I was disgusted, but also impressed that he had that much confidence to just be like, I'm going barefoot.
I guess there are more athletes in a college gym than there are in like a regular gym. So there might be more sweat, I guess.
Well, the gym I went to, it was in the mall here. It wasn't like a Planet Fitness or something like that. It was like a meathead gym. And I wouldn't classify myself as a meathead. Like I just kind of do my shit and get out. I don't bang and clang and scream and stuff. There were people screaming and stuff like that. Yeah, like, there was people lifting a lot of weight in that gym, and so I forgot what we were talking about. Actually, what the point of that was, but yeah, it was gross. I couldn't believe it. Like that kid is probably there was a lot of people in the gym at that point, and there's a high likelihood that kid went out that weekend and ran into someone that was at the gym with him, and they were like, "You're barefoot kid from the gym," and maybe you know what? Maybe that was a conversation starter with him and a girl, and she was like, "I just loved your confidence. Just go toes out there," and maybe she also had a foot fetish. Maybe that guy got laid that weekend.
Toes out.
Good for you, man. Honestly, good for him. It was gross.
Toes out. Toes out. Toes out.
Toes out for the hoe.
Toes and hose. Toes.
Love women. Respect women. It was just for the bit.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't like saying the H word.
No.
But it was worth it.
Only for gardening. I only like to garden.
Hose.
You're gonna
comma panties.
Pantyhose. You did it backwards.
I said comma.
Yeah, but you did it like last name
like
first.
Carlo, comma Ian.
Yeah. All right. What was next on our thing? We might. You got to get out of here in a little bit, so maybe we can do
a little bit. Yeah.
Different time. So as like everything's starting to.
Usually, I don't go out on Fridays. So this is not normal.
Well, good for you. I'm
going out with my parents, so it's not like I'm going out.
Even better.
Yeah, actually, yeah, even better.
But this might be something we can probably actually wrap here soon, maybe. We can maybe discuss this real quick. So I want to do part of my take is like I'm gonna just say it's directly a rip off of part of my takes Mount Rushmore season. I want to do GOAT season, but I don't want to do like the GOAT of basketball, the GOAT of baseball. I want to do the GOAT of dumb things. Like I have the GOAT of missed calls, the GOAT of choke jobs, the GOAT of funniest players, freak out moments. I want to do something like that. So maybe we'll definitely have to prepare for something like that. So I can't really spring this on you, but I want to give sort of preview for people at least, because I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Like, because, it's like the ESPN thing where once NBA and NHL are over, they're gonna debate MJ and LeBron. They're gonna talk about is Brady the GOAT for some reason still. I will even give into that. I mean, the guy won 7 championships.
So
shit like that.
So what we're gonna do is like GOAT for most destructive prank in high school without getting in trouble. I shit in a urinal freshman year. Never got in trouble.
I was thinking more sports related, but yeah, we could do that too. That'd give us more.
I mean, it says funny things like GOAT missed calls. Oh. I read it as missed calls like on your phone. And I just thought it pertained to real life.
I mean, we can do that too. I mean, one of those would be like,
I did not shit in a urinal my freshman year.
Whoever was the principal or whatever at Ian's high school, he completely denies that. That was a joke.
The statute of limitations has passed on shitting in a urinal.
In middle school, someone took a turd and flung it across the wall in high school. So I saw jackets in. All right, you know what? I'm going to go on another rant right now because there's just so many people that do such dumb and stupid things that don't make any sense. Shitting in a urinal, that's funny. The janitor, that sucks for the janitor.
Well, it was funnier because I was making a spectacle of it. I didn't just do it. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm shitting in the urinal," and everyone looked, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!"
That's definitely a dickhead move for sure. Like that and an upper decker are dickhead.
Ian
moves.
Dick, Hammer and Dick.
But there are just people like at my high school one time. I literally walked in to go take a piss, and the urinals were. And so my high school had 2 buildings. It was like 11th and 12th grade, and then 9, 10. And sometimes you'd like cross for different classes, but the 9-10 center was absolutely disgusting. And I went into the 3rd floor bathroom up there, which was always by like 3rd period just flooded with piss, like literally flooded.
Ew.
And so, and the urinals were gross or something. So I went into the stall. There was a whole jacket in the toilet. Why? Why would you do that? Just throw it away or something. Just like
a jacket?
Yes, a jacket. And other dumb shit. High school kids are so stupid. I was a dumb high school kid too, and I did stupid shit. Why? Why do we do stupid? That's so annoying now. And the other thing that I hate
Class of 2014,
is people
see you now.
that park like dickheads. I understand if you're running late and you're a little bit over the line or something, you just park, you're in a rush, whatever, that's fine. But people who literally are like, oh, let me center myself over. Did we talk about this last time? I feel like we might have. Anyway, who park. I talked about it with someone else. Never mind. They park, like they take, like here are the lines, and they're like, oh, this line is where I'm supposed to center on top of. It's like, why? Why would you do that? It is very obvious where you need to park. What is so hard about it? You learned how to color inside the lines in goddamn preschool. You can't park inside the lines?
You just don't give a shit.
No, and that's true.
Anyone.
When I worked at Lowe's, I watched a guy, and it was annoying, but I didn't care because it was like late at night. But I watched this guy, and it's always the guys in the big ass trucks that barely fit into the spot anyway. I watched him park in the middle of 4 spots.
4 handicap spots.
It wasn't handicapped. That's why I didn't really care, because it was late at night and there was it wasn't busy, and he parked like way in the back.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, if he parked way in the back, who cares?
I know, but it's like, why?
But it is like, come on. Why is the truck that big to begin with?
Well, we all know why.
Yep.
It's always cold.
Because it's cold.
Always cold for that guy. it might as well be Antarctica for that guy.
Oh my God.
It's so, and all right, I'm going to tell. What?
You're going to tell? Go ahead.
I'm going to tell one story from when I worked at Lowe's too. So you ever like walk around the parking lots and stuff, and you just see like shopping carts left just wherever?
Yeah.
That's also another dickhead move that I hate, especially as someone who worked at like a retail store who always had to go push carts. So I watched this guy. We were like just, I worked in like the outside garden department, and we're just like dicking around outside. And I see this guy, and he like loads his car, and the actual like cart thing that you put it back was maybe 20 yards away. But instead, this guy turns around, and in the parking lot at our Lowe's, we just had a bunch of mulch, because the big thing in the summer is mulch, and he just shoved the cart towards the mulch. And I was on edge that day as it was. So I'm like, I was like, oh, like yelled something at him. I just made a noise, and he looked, and he just didn't do anything. But then the cart turned, and it started, the parking lot's kind of on a incline or decline or whatever, and it starts going down, and it starts going towards this truck, a nice truck. And I see this guy start sprinting towards it, and I'm like, yeah, you better go get that. And so he runs and gets it, and then he just leaves it there. And he was even closer to the cart thing at that point.
What the fuck?
And then this guy comes around to get shit from us to load. So he comes and we load up his thing, and right before he leaves, I go, hey, how about when you go back out there, how about you put the thing back? And he's like, well, other people do it. Like, and I was like, how about you be a better person than everyone else instead of
I'm just they have their jobs. I'm not going to take their jobs from them.
And I followed him. I followed his ass out there, and I sat there like a parent making a kid put away their toys and watched him do it. And I found some other ones, and I was pushing it away. And this motherfucker had the audacity to walk up to me to give me the cart with the other 3 I was pushing to put away myself. And I said, no. No, you're going to go put that away yourself with shame, like you just shit on the floor as a 5-year-old, and you are in timeout. Go put it away. I'm not pushing your shit after I just told you to put it away yourself. And he's giving me lip, and I'm like, no, dickhead, go put it away. I am so annoyed with you that the fact that, 1, you did that, 2, you almost pushed the car into a nice truck, 3, I told you to do it, and then had the audacity to try to give it to me to put away. Why the hell would you think that I would put it away for you after that? What the
absolutely not.
Hell? What a loser.
Calm down, RJ.
Just wait till we get John on one of these. John's gonna get real hot.
Oh, should have seen.
I'm gonna have to like sit back like this. We'll get him on for NBA playoffs. He said he would like to be on for that. So
yes. But what's this habanero hot takes of the week? And I have a good idea, depending on what it is.
I just thought of like a segment if we had any hot takes. I feel like I let loose of all mine. They weren't even hot takes. It was just rants.
Take a little bit of hot sauce with them too. I have some very hot sauce. I think that would be good for the end of the episode to get some spicy reaction.
Take a shot of hot sauce?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Here, wait, hang on.
Not right now. Not right now.
No.
What's he getting? Oh shit.
Do you have any hot takes right now?
No, I need to pee more than anything right now, but
here's my hot take. All right. I kind of have it. I put it on the thoughts list earlier. So all of you Patriot fans are delusional that it's going to be great again. Mac Jones is not going to be your guy. He's going to be all right. He might win you a couple playoff games, maybe. You guys are going to have to deal with sucking for a little bit. And welcome to the club, because you know what? That's what it is. You had 20 years of success and greatness, but welcome to the shithole.
RJ.
That's not a good idea. I might throw up.
You just drank sriracha for no reason because I know they're not going to be good next year.
But some people don't agree. Some people think Mac Jones is going to be the savior. That was awful. I would not suggest squirting. It wasn't even the spice. It was just the glob going down my throat.
That's a lot of sauce. Like when I poured Old Bay down my throat when I was on Molly.
You might want to cut that. Or not. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that was 4 years ago.
You ever do the Old Bay challenge?
Do you know what that is? I probably did it that night.
Me and Corey made it up. It's just the cinnamon challenge, except with Old Bay.
Yeah, I definitely did that.
It was great. You ever do the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, I have actually.
I just swallowed it fine.
I did the trick where you like bite your tongue to create more saliva to like kind of get it moved out, but it took a while. It did take a while.
Even better, when I decided to do it, I just came home from high school one day. I came home and I was by myself, and I'd seen it was like when the cinnamon challenge was a big thing, and I just did it by myself. I didn't record it. I just went out on my back deck.
I think I had my sister like record it, but she didn't record it.
And I did it fine. So then I went and had to like hung out. I had like a sleepover with my friends.
I really need
a week
to piss.
later.
So talk.
All right. This will be done. Yeah.
Keep telling the story.
You can listen back. So I told my friends about it, and I'm like, guys, it's easy. Like, oh no, I actually did record myself the first time I did it. I just did it, and I was like proof that I did it really easy. And I was like, guys, let's do the cinnamon challenge tonight. And it was at my friend's house. And they're like, no, I don't know about this. Like, I heard it's not good. Like, it's awful. I think people said you could die from it. So I decided, I was like, no, look, I did it so easy. I don't know. It wasn't a trick. I really did it fine. I did it for them that night. I literally did it, swallowed it fine. And they were like, okay. And they both just died. My one friend was okay. He was kind of hurting, but my other friend, whose house it was, he spewed cinnamon all over his basement floor at like 3 a.m. We weren't even drunk. We weren't even we were the kids in high school who just didn't really do that. We just hung out and did the cinnamon challenge at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then went back to watching him play Batman Arkham Asylum. He spewed it everywhere. He was like, he vomited. He was crying. He was dying from this cinnamon challenge, and he's like, oh, we need to clean this up. My mom's gonna kill me. They were like, why would you make us do that? I was like, I don't know. It was pretty easy for me.
I love that you're dying when I come back. That's what I like to see.
It was so funny. I have to send it to my friend. You might remember him. He was one of the 6'8" Jake, the really tall kid that I used to live with.
I don't.
He vaguely remembers you. I told him that I started this podcast with you, and he's like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Jake. I'm sorry, 6'8" Jake.
Oh, it's okay. I said Ian. Well, he didn't really remember you either. I was like, he was always there for IU patties. He's like, oh yeah, I kind of remember him.
I was only there, like twice, maybe twice a year, for only 4 years. So
he was one of the kids that was there. So I'm gonna have to tell him to listen to this because I hope they both remember that night. It was so funny because I did it for them. Like,
should we shout out our subscribers?
Do we have subscribers? I know it might be some of my family.
We have one follower on Twitter and one subscriber on YouTube.
More than one follower on Twitter. We've got like 15.
Oh, we got 15.
Followed a bunch of people that I knew.
We got my one friend. Yeah, my one friend that retweets a lot. Jordan Wyatt. Shout out Jordan Wyatt. Let's go.
Oh, does he? Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Shout out Jordan.
Just me and you going back and forth on the account.
No, yeah, he's cool.
But that's the way to like get it to grow. I watched the video on how to grow your Twitter too.
Nathan subscribed on YouTube.
Oh, Nate. Yeah, let's go, Nate. Boy, Nate.
And I think I might be the only other subscriber.
I might have. I don't remember. I have like 3 other YouTube accounts, so I can add to that. But yeah, shout out to everyone who listened, who suffered through my horrible audio. Hopefully,
we had 32 listens on the first episode. I'm shocked.
That's awesome. I sent it to family and stuff, and like I said, that's half the reason I got these mics. They were like, "Wow," they were like, "That." It must have been so awful.
I mean, I told my mom and dad that we were doing this, but like they haven't listened yet. I didn't send them anything. I don't really want to.
Papa and Mama DeCarlo, ignore his previous comment about his may or may not have used certain illicit substances. Shut up! You said it.
They know. It's okay. They don't agree with it, but they know.
Oh, okay, well. Mom, if you're watching this, I have never done anything like that.
Oh my God.
I think that was a even better episode than last time.
I think it was too. I agree.
Great. We can. You'll hear me. Hopefully, I think I'm sitting in a better spot. I was watching it last time, and I was like, I look so frumpy right now. Like, I just. Like,
no, don't worry.
No, not even like I was just. The couch is so like old and decrepit. Like I was just slumped in it. Like I was in a hole. So I'm gonna do it from my table from now on. Hopefully the audio is better. I hope everyone enjoyed. And that is episode 2 of Hoagies and Pierogis, everyone. Come back for next week. I'll have to talk to you after about next week, actually. But
thank you very much. Yes. Thank you, guys. Adios.